is Thursday, and it's like 7:30. I've been up for a couple hours. I had like a nightmare, that one of those nightmares where you wake up and then as soon as you fall back asleep, you fall right back into it. The worst. So I woke up at like 5:30 or 6 finally. I should have woken up hours ago, and I went downstairs and like took my clonazepam because I was so freaked out. But today, my mom and I are driving over to Cleveland again. I have my cardio appointment this morning at 11, and then I have my appointment with my gastrosurgeon at like 4, I think, today. So excited about the cardio appointment because I really want to get some of this figured out. Because I'm starting to have more instances of like, I don't pass out, I don't actually lose consciousness, but I'd like crumple to the floor and lose control of my body. But I'm still awake. And that's been happening more and more. And so it's not fun. Freaky. But I'm a little nervous about the gastro appointment today. Just because I haven't been handling flush as well. I'm doing a bit better handling my feed, but I mean, I'm still getting a lot of pain, like, right in here, and, like, pressure, and I've had to take breaks from my feed and stuff. I've had to lower the feed rate, so I'm a little nervous because next step was gonna be a surgical tube, but surgical tube isn't gonna help if I can't handle the feeds. And since I'm not getting enough fluids, we're gonna talk to him about running some fluids throughout the day, which means I'm gonna have to up my feed rate to be able to make the same goal. And I just don't think that's gonna happen. So I don't know. I'm trepidatious about today. I'm a little nervous, but I'm sure everything will work out fine. I stay positive, but my mom and I are gonna leave a little early, stop at Starbucks on the way. It'd be nice just to have like a day with my mom, even if it is in the hospital, but at least this time I won't be admitted, so hoping to get some blood work done. My physical therapist yesterday asked when was the last time I got my like H&H checked, which is the hemoglobin and hematocrit, because I've just been really pale. And a little worried about what's going on with me with my muscle mass is obviously still deteriorating. And so, yeah, we'll kind of see what comes out of today's appointment. Good news, finally got my bags and stuff shipped, my feeding bags. So they should be here by end of day today. I'm so freaking excited. I've been using the same bag for a week, rinsing it out, like scrubbing it out and stuff, and cleaning it and reusing it, and it's giving me so much anxiety because I'm not a germaphobe, but I get uncomfortable, I guess, with things that are not, exactly sanitary or anything, and this is not sanitary. And I mean, I'm like using alcohol wipes at the wazoo for all of my meds and everything, just because I'm so nervous I don't want to get an infection in this tube. But yeah, so that's the schedule for today. Enough about me. I hope you guys are having a great day. Go out and do something fun today that makes you happy. Even if it's just a little thing, like watch an episode of your favorite show, or play half an hour of a video game you love, watch some YouTube videos, go on a walk, pet a dog or a cat. Do something that makes you happy today. But yeah, so I promise I will vlog today with appointment, during the appointment, like as much as I can at the appointments and stuff, and like at the hospital. And yeah, so I will let you guys know what's going on and keep you up to date. I think that's about all that's new. I didn't really vlog yesterday. I kind of like, I don't know, I was feeling okay during the day, and then I crashed really hard starting around like 4 p.m. And I didn't take an afternoon nap yesterday, and that really messed with me. I gotta start taking a nap every day because it just doesn't work. I hit like I went to bed at 6 o'clock last night because I was so tired. I can't even hold my body up. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a little bit. So in the cardiology appointment right now, I had my EKG, did orthostatics, so just waiting for the doctor to come in, but I'll let you know what comes up. Hey, so just got done at the cardio doc. He was really great. He listened to everything. He wanted to know all about the gastroparesis, and so he really didn't focus on just cardio. He wanted to look at everything all put together. We told him about the possible EDS and everything, and he also agrees that it's probably dysautonomia, and just diagnosed me with POTS-like symptoms. He went ahead and sent for me to get an echo. He thinks it's going to be normal. My EKG was normal, but just as a workup. But he was super helpful in explaining a lot of the stuff that was going on and why none of the tests weren't coming back abnormal, why my heart tests and stuff were all normal, obviously besides the orthostatic stuff. So he was really great. I really liked him, so I'm really glad that we saw him. He mostly just recommended hydration, so we were planning on talking to my gastro today about increasing my fluids just because I'm not getting enough. So with that on top of it, and the cardio doc saying the same thing, we're definitely going to talk about some way to get more fluids into me. But right now we have a few hours before my appointment with my gastro, so we're going to Whole Foods. A bunch of little tarts. Oh, they little apple crumb tarts.
They got key lime mini tarts.
We're at a Thai restaurant, and I just got a fortune cookie with no fortune in it, and then my mom got a fortune that applies to both of us, so we think it's the world telling us that we need to do the same thing. So I'm gonna go check out a yarn shop nearby, which I'm super excited about, and then back to the hospital for my gastro appointment. Hey y'all, so just finished with my gastro follow-up. We're pretty much just gonna hold off for right now, keep the tube in until after my smart pill appointment, which is the 26th of February. I'm gonna call to see if there's any cancellations that are sooner, because once we do the smart pill and see what the results are, if it's what we expect, then they'll go ahead and place a G-tube, or J-tube. We were originally going to do that, and he asked if we wanted to do that today, but because it will affect the results of the smart pill, it's just better to wait till after. So yeah, so getting ready to head home. Hey guys, sorry the lighting's a little weird. My room's just kind of dark. I'm kind of have a headache, and it's deciding if it's going to be a migraine. So I have like my candle and my amethyst lights on, and then my TV's on. But I just wanted to wrap up this vlog. So yeah, cardio went good. He agrees it's probably also dysautonomia. he wants me to get fluids and be more hydrated. Gave me some tips for that. Chewing on ice chips can help because it won't fill my stomach up too much because it'll actually absorb in the mouth a good bit because I can't intake orally like very much at all still. So I'm really going to try to increase my water intake and see how that goes. And if it's like not making a difference, then I'm going to have my PCP go ahead and put in an order for me to get fluids, like, I don't know, once a week or something, just to help with the pot symptoms. Just because I feel so dehydrated. Gastro went good. Basically, we're just gonna wait until the smart pill appointment. I'm gonna try and see. I'm gonna start calling and see if there's any cancellations to get it earlier because it's not for another month, and I really don't want to have this for another month. But if I do, it is what it is. But after the smart pill, we'll go from there. If it's just my stomach that's affected, then we're gonna try a pop, which I can't think of the full name right now, but I'll put it up. It's like, it's basically they go in endoscopically and they widen the pyloric stenosis, which is what everything has to pass through from the stomach into the duodenum, which is the small intestine. So my pyloric stenosis is slightly smaller than it should be, but he doesn't think that that's the problem whenever he went in there. So most likely, and what all the doctors are saying, it being an autonomic nervous system dysautonomia, which means my nerves in my autonomic system are either not working properly or not working at all. Then it's more than just my stomach, and it's going to be further down into my intestines. And at that point, we're going to go ahead and put a G tube in. He actually asked me first thing. He's like, "Do you want to move it to your stomach?" And I was like, or he was like, "Do you want to move it to a J tube?" I was like, "Sure." And he's like, "Oh wait, you have the smart pill." So because doing the surgery for the J tube or the PEG tube can skew the results of the smart pill. So we really want to get accurate results with that. So I'd like to try to get the smart pill done sooner, just because, I mean, I'm not losing weight. I'm maintaining at about 111, but obviously I'm having more muscle degeneration. I'm getting bonier. I'm like looking gauntier. So a little concerned about that. But did get some reassurance from him because I was a little worried. Actually, I was super anxious all day. I have really bad OCD when my anxiety is really high. And so we ended up leaving late because at the last second I had to like disinfect all of my syringes. And so that was really annoying. But so my anxiety was super high all day. And especially for the fact that, I've struggled to handle my feed, and I can't handle flushes really much at all. I'm pretty much just flushing with my meds. So he, kind of smoothed out that anxiety. And he's like, it's fine, people kind of go up and down and all over the place with their feeds. As long as you're not losing weight, it's fine. So, and he said if I feel that, the dehydration gets too bad, I can have my PCP order some fluids. So, that's all good. So, today was a successful day at Cleveland. Doctors were great, as per usual. Everyone was great. Still, they finally got the denial letter for the Zelnorm, which was the new motility med that my gastro was going to put me on. So because it's like a tier 4 drug, um, I have to try a couple other meds first before they'll put me on it. So I'm waiting for the approval for Trulance. Um, so go ahead and get that and start that in a couple days as long as that goes through. But besides that, yeah, today was a really good day. I was in such a great mood all day. It was so nice to get out of the house and go around and do stuff. Um, we went after lunch. We stopped into the yarn store real quick, which was adorable. And like they have this big social table in there where people can come in and just like knit and crochet. And like the people there will help, like will give free help and stuff. They have classes. It was really cool. And so we kind of browsed around there a little bit, and they had like yarn of every size and color you could think of. Um, and they had doggos, so, and right next to it was it was the grand opening of, what was it called? It was like Wolfgang Bakery and Grooming. So it was a grooming place, but it was also a dog bakery. And so they had like a ton of like different treats. And, they had supplies of food, and they had all those cute collars and bandanas, bow ties, and just all kinds of stuff. Toys, of course. They had these big gotcha day, like cake bones. So I really want to do something next year for the girls because my gotcha day, I was getting my two place. So hey, sorry, my phone cut out and like restarted and updated. So sorry about that. But I think that I was saying that today just went really well, and it was really nice to get out of the house. And I just had a really nice time with my mom. Just going to random stores, even just going to the doctors and stuff, and riding in the car. It was just nice to get out of the house. I'm actually going to be spending the weekend at my brother and sister-in-law's house, so I'm excited about that. I'm heading over there Saturday. Well, my mom and I are heading over there Saturday morning because I can't drive because they live about an hour from here. But we're gonna meet we're gonna meet my sister about halfway, my sister-in-law about halfway, and then she's going on an adventure for the day, so I'm gonna go with her for that. So that'll be fun, and then I'll be able to hang out with them Saturday and Sunday. And good news, finally got bags. It only took 2.5 weeks. 2 weeks? 2 weeks. It took them 2 weeks. So I finally got to throw away the week-old bag and put up a fresh new one. And I love the 500 size so much better because my Cape Farm bottles are only 375 mils. And I add about 50 mils of water to it just to, I almost said thicken it up, but just to dilute it some. So it doesn't clog up the tube because apparently like it can have some issues with that. So we kind of got told to try doing that, and it works pretty well. So, but anyway, so they're only 375 mils, and I only have a 40 mil per hour rate. So I only go through about 2 to maybe 2.5 a day, and that's running pretty continuously. I ran continuously today, and that's my second container. So, the 1200 ml bags are just like not worth it because if I put in two, I just don't want the stuff to go bad, and so the 500 ml are just better, and they fit better for like carrying around and everything. So excited about that. And they sent 35 ml syringes, which is awesome. I think my mom and I were talking on the way home, and I think we're gonna just order like a big pack of the lower slip syringes and all the sizes that I want with caps. That way I can draw up my meds, like if I'm going somewhere for the afternoon, and can draw up my meds, put the caps on them, put them in the container, and then put them in my backpack and take them with me. Compared to now, I can't do that. Like today, going to the doctor's, I had to take a lunchbox with all of my meds because all but 2 of my meds have to be refrigerated. So that's like 6 meds that have to be refrigerated, and they're big bottles. Like it's a month's supply of meds. So we just had to put an ice pack in a lunchbox and put them all in there just because I have no other way to take my meds with me. So, but I'm happy things are starting to get together. Things are starting to get a little more organized, and things are just starting to flow a little bit better, like on a daily basis. And I'm actually taking my meds, so they've been helping a lot. I actually just took my Robaxin a little bit ago, which is a muscle relaxer. It helps with a lot of my pain. It kind of upset my stomach just because it's a really thick medicine, and so I have to dilute it with water, and then plus a flush before and after. It's kind of a lot of fluids, and so kind of nauseous now and not feeling that great. My body's pretty much given up for the day. I can't even really like stand up at this point. I kind of just fall over. My body just quits. But of course, my mind happens to be wide awake. So I took my dream tincture drops that I have. Because I am on medical marijuana. I've been evaluated and approved and certified, and I have my patient card and stuff. But I'm very limited on what I can use because of my gastroparesis and my absorption issues. So, I can't do any types of pills, edible things, anything like that because I don't absorb them and they upset my stomach horribly and they make me cramp and it's just really bad. And so I kind of get sometimes I'll get the tinctures that you like put under your tongue and like hold there, like sublingual tinctures, and hold there for 30 seconds or so and then swallow it. And I have ones called Dream that help me go to sleep at night whenever my insomnia is really bad. So I went ahead and took those tonight. And so I'm just going to play some Assassin's Creed and just kind of try to get ready for bed and wrap up this day. So I hope y'all had a good day, or you're watching this. I hope you have a good day. And yeah, so I will talk to you guys tomorrow.